It's that time of year. Some of us are starting to get our tax returns back, but we can't spend too much because a lot of us, we went a little bit behind last year. It was a rough year. That's why in today's video, I'm going to show you how to take your Logitech G920 and upgrade it for just about $100. Not too bad. The first thing you need to spend with that $100 is a handbrake, but I'm going to talk about that later once I'm done with the next thing. And the next thing is a steering wheel, an upgraded steering wheel. If you own one of these steering wheels, you'll notice that the steering wheel is really little compared to a real car. And with this upgrade, it's going to make it feel more like a car. Now, you can't buy one of these steering wheels without either 3D printing your own adapter or buying one online. I do own my own 3D printer, so I ended up 3D printing my own, but you can go right on Google and find you an adapter for about $5. And with this adapter, it allows you to bolt one of these aftermarket steering wheels right to the base of your Logitech G920. So the first thing we're gonna have to do is take this steering wheel off. So let's do it. Alright, so as y'all can see, I got it all hooked up as I drop in the grass. I just wanted to practice off camera to make sure it wouldn't be too big of a difference. Like, it feels so much better, like more like a real car. The force feedback is not as strong, obviously, because it's a bigger wheel. But on the bright side, with the older steering wheel, I always felt like I didn't have power steering. I don't know if it's a setting I didn't have right or something, but immediately, as soon as I tried the steering wheel out, it feels so much easier to turn now. I'm not working as hard. It just feels overall a lot better. Like, I would recommend this to anybody who got the steering wheel to do this. Now, your wheel might suffer like problems down the line, obviously, because it's a bigger wheel, it's a heavier wheel. But we ain't thinking about that. We thinking about right now. Let me just go ahead and put down a lap. Now, one thing I said at the beginning of the video was about this handbrake. Honestly, you'll really only need the handbrake if you're a drifter. But I mean, if you got the steering wheel, why not just give it a try? It's honestly, it's another thing that makes the wheel feel way more real. Just pulling this thing, it feels so mechanical and nice. Like, honestly, I could see myself all night playing this because it's a million times better. Let me go ahead and put a lap. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Now, what's other things to do, like with the shifter or the pedals? I know a lot of people, especially I experienced it too. Brake pedal is really stiff, but it is stuff to do. I just feel like it wasn't really necessary to make it feel more real. Even with the shifter is kind of vague. But for the most part, it's good enough. I really didn't want to mess with it to, you know, maybe reduce its life or whatever. Because, you know, these mods that you do to this stuff was not engineered for you to be messing with it. So obviously you're going to be taking some life up out of it the more stuff you do to it. So I figured I'd just leave the pedals and the shifter alone. My biggest thing was the steering wheel. The steering wheel is so small, and I got like decently big hands. So like a lot of times I just like my hands are like overlap each other. It was just not a good time. So it was like one of those things I knew I wanted to do. Let me go ahead and put down one more lap for y'all. handbrake just corrects your mistakes. Obviously, you can map it to your keyboard or a button. But speaking of mapping, I forgot to even mention this, that the steering wheel do cover most of the buttons. The left shoulder button and the right shoulder button are still accessible, as well as the shifters on the back. If you plan on PC, it really don't matter. Just map those buttons to your keyboard. If you're on console, then it might be more of a bigger of an issue, but I'm not on console. Big angle, big angle, big angle. I also stream on Twitch, so make sure to follow me on Twitch. I do this exact thing, but on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/SteezyManny. Make sure to give me a follow. I stream like once a week. I try to stream like once a week. Come on, come on, come on. But yeah, that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments below. If you guys want to drift, follow me on Instagram and shoot me a message, and we can set up a day we can drift together. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.